Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Spiritual Hub. It's your girl, the coach, coming to you with this message from Spirit Part 2. If you haven't already, please go check out the first one. Unless you feel as though you've got everything that you need. Okay. But yes, you guys, lots and lots of messages coming through. Let's go ahead and get into them. Okay. So immediately we're seeing, you know, all areas of your life having balance. I feel like recently, in the past couple months, there's been a lot of up and down energy. There's been a lot of, okay, it's either really good or it's like blah. Not necessarily bad though, it's just really good or blah. And I feel like there's a certain type of balance that's coming with that, but you are balancing relationships with your children, with your parents, with your, friends, with your workplace, with your acquaintances, so on and so forth. You're definitely gaining a overall balance. Yeah. However, regarding this balance, there does seem to be some type of a postponement, regarding something regarding a relationship, right? So, you could have either just gotten yourself into a relationship or just leaving a relationship or trying to figure out, what's the balance between one. So there's some postponement. And I feel like what that was a postponement for is because there is a lot of emotions and a lot of thoughts happening with a lot of changes right now. So, while yes, you have success in all areas of life, you're kind of looking at those areas of life and seeing, okay, now what kind of changes can I make for it to be better? But also stay humble, okay? Because if you got to where you're at through certain relationships and through certain connections, understand that those are there and they're obviously doing good things for you, okay? And vice versa. I'm not taking anything from you. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It does definitely seem like you guys have learned how to manifest very properly, because the cards are what they are. Okay. So I definitely feel like you have mastered a certain type of manifestation to where you now know, okay, with this and this and this, I can make this kind of a thing happen. And you've started to notice it to where you're even having more confidence in the possibilities in which you can co-create. Okay. I'm also seeing here that, you're defending your manifestations and defending your relationships, defending your, your situations, but also you're understanding that you're not at war. Okay. So you're not in survival mode. You're just, you've been hurt and you know what boundaries to set up so that you don't get hurt again. And that is something to celebrate. Let's be honest. Okay. I do see here with the Emperor energy is solid. So masculines are definitely building an empire. Masculines are definitely, or even feminines are tuning into that masculine energy to where we're like, okay, yeah, we want to be bosses and step up and make life changes. And I feel like that's definitely happening on a massive scale at 333. Okay. Yes. Of course, there could be some parts of yourself that, you could be healing from, like from the past. Like maybe it's a coping mechanism, maybe you used to drink all the time to get you by and now you're noticing that drinking ain't it. Or maybe you used to smoke all the time, or maybe you used to go out all the time and you're realizing like, wow, that's not it no more. You've tuned up, you've evolved, you've changed, you've grown. And I am personally thankful for your growth. And I applaud you for your growth. Okay. Yes, that is an amazing thing that only you can do. Yes, with the help and guidance of us, helpful people along your journey. Okay. Soul tribe. Okay. But with the Eight of Swords, you've kind of been having some mental arguments. You've been kind of going back and forth, feeling a little stuck and a little trapped, and then you think about it and you're like, hey, I'm not fighting just to fight. I'm fighting to move forward. So just remember that. So like, if you find yourself in an upset, or if you find yourself in like an upset energy, understand that you're fighting to move forward. You're fighting to be the change that you want to see. Remember what you're fighting for, you guys, okay? Don't just argue to argue. Don't just get upset, and I know you don't mean to, but remember what you're fighting for. Are you fighting for peace, for quality, for growth, for expansion, for stability? What are you fighting for? You're fighting for unity? What are you fighting for? And remember, what you're fighting for is your, guidance to your purpose. Okay? And right now, it's definitely seeming like, you're in a financially stable place in your life to where you can, where you have wants, not needs necessarily. I feel like all your needs are met. You do have wants every now and then, but you also know how to manifest or make things happen, which is an amazing thing. So you also may be projecting your views on others and others on you to create changes with 555. And I feel like it's really going to work out. Like, you challenging people, challenging things. Somebody's like, hey, I believe this. Well, why? So you've been kind of, enjoying debates and kind of enjoying seeing different perspectives and learning different perspectives. And that's coming out high key because learning is what's helping you to move forward. You've been excited to learn. You've been, needing to learn. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. Okay. You won't lose it. Why? Because we use it. Okay. What are we using? Our brains, our hearts. Yes. Okay. We're using all of that. And we're leaving the guilt behind. We're not allowing guilt to enter. We're allowing, understanding to enter. We're allowing support to enter. Okay. Yeah. Because in order to bring the things that you want, into life, in order to really gain that balance and that reciprocity with, the universe that you've been co-creating, then you're going to have to drop the burdens that you feel that you've had and not being a burden yourself and allow for the process. Allow for God to show you. Allow for the universe to show you. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to deliver. Allow yourself to be open. Yeah, allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to think. Allow yourself to understand, okay? So many things going on in this world, and we just have to understand how really blessed we truly are. Okay, you guys. So I hope that this has helped. Stay blessed and never stressed. Much peace, much power, and much love. Namaste.